So before Coach Didi Dramani was appointed the head coach for Accra House of Folk, Coach Abubakar Watara, who now serves as the advisor to the board, he listed group of players that he wants the board to buy for him. But unfortunately, he lost his job, or he lost his position as the head coach for Accra House of Folk and went on to be their advisor to the board. And when Coach Didi Dramani also came, he also sent out the list of players that he needs in the Accra House of Folk team. And unfortunately, some of the players who were in Coach Abubakar Watara's list weren't in the list for Coach Didi Dramani. So Coach Didi Dramani wanted a new crop of players at the same time. So some players weren't bought because they were on the list of Coach Abubakar Watara, and now there are some players whose contract is near expiration. Yes, some were signed, some weren't, some didn't also sign. So Opon Frane, before Coach Didi Dramani was appointed the head coach for Accra House of Folk, he signed 1 year deal for Accra House of Folk. So Opon Frane, his deal is set to expire next year. Yes, next year Opon Frane's deal will be expiring because of that. The player, it seems the player will extend. It also seems that he won't extend. And Kelvin Osiesibe, now he has cemented his stance in the Accra House of Folk squad. Yes, and people were saying that he should be given a decent contract. Yes, a decent contract, so that he and his agent can sit down and talk. Because the board met with Osiesibe and his agent, but they were studying the contract. They were demanding some huge sums of money to be included in his contract. But he and his agent are still studying the contract. Whether they will sign or not, it depends on the player. Because now when Benjamin Asare isn't in the squad for Accra House of Folk, Kelvin Osiesibe is the captain, and he has also cemented his stance in the Accra House of Folk team. So Kelvin Osiesibe's contract is near expiration. Okay, David Opon left with 1 year, and people were also saying that they should give Kelvin Osiesibe an iPhone and a decent contract term so that the player will stay at Accra House of Folk. Enoch Esubontin is also part of the people whose contract is expiring at Accra House of Folk. Enoch Esubontin also. So Enoch Esubontin's contract is also near expiration, and Jao Amankwa Befi's contract is also near expiration. So these are the players: David Opon, Kelvin Osiesibe, Enoch Esubontin, and Jao Amankwa Befi. 2026 come next year, these players' contracts will be expiring. And now House of Folk, there's no fans because they have a court case pending. Their former coach who sent them to FIFA, and now they are on a transfer ban. There's no money also. And talking about no fans in Accra House of Folk, we all know Rocky Jamina.